Man, there's way too many just to pick one. One of the craziest ones IMO, though, was Charlie Brandt. Him and his wife were sheltering at their niece's house to get away from Hurricane Ivan. They lived in Florida. While at the niece's house, the entire time Charlie was complaining and wanted to go back to their home. Then, one day, their niece's friend, who was in regular contact with their niece, didn't hear back at all and was worried. The friend decides to go visit the house and couldn't get in because the door was locked and no one was answering, even though all the cars were there. She tries to go in through the garage where she is given the shock of her lifetime. I think she saw it, though, a garage window or something, but she saw Charlie's body hanging in the garage. At that point, she called the police, who upon entering discovered Charlie's wife stabbed to death. The police went to the bedroom and there they found the niece's body taken apart, disemboweled and decapitated. Her head was placed next to the body almost as if it was made to look at what killer was doing to her. Police were trying to figure what the fuck could have happened. Most evidence suggested that Charlie Brandt was the killer, and then he killed himself, but they couldn't figure out with no motives or any past record. Until Charlie's sister came to the scene and explained everything. Police asked her what could be the reason or whatever, and then she explained Charlie has killed before, but there was no record. It's revealed that when Charlie was still a kid, I think 12 years old, and his family were all living in Indiana at the time, he had brought a gun up to his parents' bedroom and shot both of them in the bathroom. I think he shot his mom many times in the bathtub and his dad only once or twice. He then went to his sister's room and he pointed the gun at her, and movie cliche incoming, the gun goes click. At this moment, Charlie seemed to have some sort of OMG moment. What happened, as if he was never in control of himself. He started crying or freaking out and stuff, and his sister comforted him and stuff and made it seem like everything will be okay until she finally got the chance that she could run for it. She took off to the neighbors and called the police. The mother had passed away due to the wounds, but the father survived. Charlie wasn't charged for the murder because he was only 12, but he was placed in some sort of mental facility. I think he was supposed to be there a few years, but his dad idiotically took him out early. Everyone truly believed that Charlie was just possessed by a demon or something and wasn't himself for that moment. So anyways, the dad decides to relocate that family to Florida to have a fresh start, and everyone basically pretended like nothing ever happened. Everyone thought he was normal again. But over time, there was so many signs. When Charlie started seeing his wife, his sister was also already married. Charlie's brother-in-law knew the whole story from the sister. So when Charlie got married, his brother-in-law asked him if he told his wife about the thing that happened in Indiana. The brother-in-law told him that she should know. Charlie shrugged it off like nothing, basically. Charlie even apparently made some weird comments about the female's body to his brother-in-law too. No one ever took it seriously enough, though. Even the diagram on his door of the female anatomy that police found in their investigation didn't raise red flags for anyone. After figuring out what happened, police in Florida were fairly confident that Charlie could have been linked to quite a few cold cases in the area due to the manner in which he killed his wife's niece. This had never been confirmed due to lack of evidence, and the suspect currently residing in hell. I doubt how many of you are going to read this, but even if I get one upvote, it'll feel great knowing someone appreciated it. Wikipedia won't tell you the story in the order you need to hear it. I remember all of it off the top of my head from a podcast I used to listen to.